such a good weather, and thank goodness uminit na. Kasi kung hindi, lahat ng mga nilabhan ko, they're all gonna be wet. Anyway, so for today's lunch, I'll be making, guess what? It's pakbet or pinakbet. Yes, so I'm usually eating alone. So imagine yung bigas ko kung gaano siya kadami. And then I have to eat 1 cup lang. So, yan. 1 cup lang yung sinasain ko for lunch. And that's my only meal for the day. Yung only rice meal ko for the day. And during evening, I just go up for fruits, tea, before matulog, or Quaker Oats. Yeah, so yan usually ang aking dinner. So because I'm trying to lose weight, given that I've been eating a lot of rice lately. So anyway, I'll go ahead and prepare this, and yeah.
Don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes. Seeing eyes of mine. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll try to fix it. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong.
Okay, so we're done cutting yung mga vegetables, and you should put water sa talong pag hindi nyo pa sila lutuin agad or isasalang, because para lang hindi siya mangitim. So, yeah, I prepared na lahat ng mga kailangan i-cut and ilalagay mamaya. So, pork na lang yung kulang natin. So, I don't buy yung pork and other meats in advance because wala akong ref. So, yung mga gulay lang kaya kong bilhin in advance because I can still store them for at least a few days. So now, come and join me, and I'm going to buy a fresh meat at the market. And aside sa namimili tayo ng pork, I have to refill my water. So, wait lang. Meron pa siya, ha? Okay, so dahil meron pa siya, huwag muna. And naya naman tayo. So, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt dahil I don't want to wear a crop top going to the market. Okay, so ayan, outfit change na tayo. T-shirt and shorts. Dahil low-key lang tayo dapat. So, before leaving, kailangan unplug dahil mahirap na. And also, yung rice, kakatapos nilang maluto. So, also unplugged. Anyway, of course, let's not forget wallet or purse, mask, and as you can see, wala ng pass. Hindi na po tayo nagpapass lately. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. That's the norm. Oh, and let's not forget the susi. Ayan. So, let's go.
Change it, change it. Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In this desert, I can look at you with love. Seeing all that I can learn. Can you stay and I will grow?
Okay, so I just returned, and every time galing sa labas, number one tip is to always change your clothes agad. Tapos, of course, I washed my hands. I also sanitized yung mga nahawakan ko. Actually, that's what you should always do talaga. You should always sanitize yung mga nahawakan ko. For example, yung doorknob, yung wallet mo, for example, too, or yung purse, you always still have to clean it. Or kahit lagyan mo lang ng alcohol kahit paano. Alright, so I got my meat for 30 pesos. Kasi konti lang naman yung kailangan ko. Konti na talaga. Usually, actually, yung mga pinakbet, we don't put meat. Anyway, with the pork, ito, for 30 pesos, yan lang nakuha ko. And it's so, konting-konti lang talaga siya. But it's gonna be already okay and enough na siya para sa pinakbet. So, I'll wash this and then put some salt. So, yun ang turo sa akin ni Mama. You always have to put salt sa mga meat. Parang itasama mo siya sa linis. When you're washing it, lalagyan mo talaga ng konting salt. Alright, tapos na. You can start cutting it. Actually, it's kind of cut already. Pina-pre-cut ko siya kanina dun sa nagbebenta. And it seems already good. Hindi na kailangan pang i-pre-cut. Alright, so I think we're gonna start. I really hate this angle. I'm going to find a better angle for this. Anyway, sige, ito na. The meat is ready. Have the pork, talong, okra, sitaw, and kalabasa. I've also already prepared the onion and the garlic. So everything is set. We're going to start cooking now. So oil first sa pan, and then we will wait for it to, like the usual, sauteing. Pag medyo mainit na, then we could put the garlic and the onion. So garlic and onion are in. You don't have to wait for it na talagang totally mag-brown. As you can see, may garlic na medyo brownish. You can put yung meat already. So if the meat is already white, luto na siya, we're going to add water. So ayan, it's just an estimate kung gaano kadami, but I didn't use a cup for this. So kaya wala. I cannot measure kung gaano kadami nilagay ko, pero just enough, something like this. Oh. Oops, I just saw. It's because we're going to put yung mga gulay na. So if we're going to put the mga gulay, you will always have to begin kung saan yung pinakamahirap lutuin, which is yung pakbet. Yung pinakamahirap lutuin, yung kalabasa. So, lalagay mo na yung kalabasa. We're just gonna let it simmer. Tapos, okay, yan. So, ready na siya. Ayan. So, we're gonna put this together with your pork and then let it simmer. Actually, pwede din lagyan ng sitaw. Isa din ito sa mga mahirap. Or matagal, rather. Matagal lutuin. And, I think okra din. I just forgot. So, lahat ng okra, kalabasa, and sitaw. We will let this simmer. Okay. And then, for talong, mabilis lang kasi itong maluto actually. So, we will keep this for a while. Just a few minutes after nitong ma-dip into our cooking pot. So, I think we can already start adding salt, magic sarap, and any other seasonings. Ground pepper, ganon. While this is being cooked, we can add na the following. As you can see, wala akong nilagay pala na shrimp paste. I've seen that mostly sa mga recipes, but actually it's just optional. Okay lang din naman kahit hindi ka maglagay. Especially kung wala kang ganong ingredient, you can still actually prepare this. Yung pinakbet, kahit walang shrimp paste. But of course, yung taste will be different talaga. Having shrimp paste is really going to add flavor pa. But you can add flavor to this in many ways. Okay, so nilagyan ko na siya ng mga seasonings, salt, magic sarap, ground pepper, and soy sauce. So, my tip is, okay, here are the ones na ginamit ko. Ito, lalagyan na lang to, but originally it's the chocolate spread na meron ako before. So, anyway, yan. Wala to. Forget this. Wala yan. Anyway, so, my tip is, you add the smallest amount as possible, and then let it simmer along with your vegetables and meat. And then right after that, pag nag-boil na, you may taste it. So, once na natikman mo na siya, you think meron pa ding kulang, then you keep adding. Okay, it doesn't matter kung ganong kadami. It really will depend upon yung taste buds mo. So, that's already starting to boil, I believe. So, pwede mo siyang lakasan para at least it be faster. So, especially this one, ang gusto ko with pinakbet is yung kalabasa, medyo durog talaga. It will add to the taste along with the soup kasi. So, that is why that medyo matagal-tagal to, and supposedly may takip. But then, wala akong takip. So, I just have to let it boil na lang. Ganyan. And for this one, itong talong, I think pwede natin siya ilagay na. As long as we can see the boil, it's good to go. Oh my goodness, mukhang uulan na naman ata. We're not sure, but let's hope not. As the sky is starting to dim and get really, really gloomy and sad. So I hope not. Okay, so hindi pa siya nagbo-boil. That's why I can't decide if I'm going to put yung talong o hindi. Kasi I want it to really boil first. Okay. Never mind. I'm not an expert with cooking, by the way, guys. I'm not. I just learned cooking, I think it started really last year or the other year, wherein I invested my time in learning how to cook dishes, because of course it's going to be so helpful if you're alone, and if you're going to be a mother, a wife soon, like you really have to prepare that. You're going to do a lot of cooking, of course, and well, it's not a requirement. Okay, it's not a requirement at all. Let's not discriminate. Okay, moms and wives, they can be a stay-at-home or working really in the offices, in the field, and they don't know how to cook. That's really fine. But for me, I really wanted to learn how to cook right before, because I know I'm going to need that skill for myself. Like, I wanted to be that mom or that wife who is very house material, like housewife material. So that's why, and also because I really want to prepare food like this or dishes like this when I'm alone, like now. Like, I'm going to miss how the taste of pinakbet when I'm still back home in my province. So of course, I wanted to create those dishes that I miss back home and taste them, diba? Okay, so this is becoming more than just a cooking segment. Yeah, let's just keep boiling. Okay, so ilagay ko na yung mga talong. They are ready to be dipped along with the other vegetables. Because it started to boil na. So as you can see, ang bilis it's starting to be brownish somehow. So mabilis na talaga siyang maluto. Okay, disclaimer, sabi ko, hindi ako talaga magaling magluto, right? So this is just according to my observations and according din sa turo sa akin ng partner ko. Yan. Okay. Medyo maalat siya because I added way too much soy sauce, I guess. So, here's another tip. Mahilig ako sa sugar. I usually add a lot of these into my dishes kasi I feel like it really helps blend out yung lahat. For example, yung salt and the black pepper, and other condiments or seasonings. Sugar is very important, so I'm gonna add sugar muna. And one spoon will be enough. So while that is being cooked, I'm going to prepare the table.
Doing wrong, but I'll fix it. Love, I wanna be strong.
So here is it, guys. Ready na siya. Okay, so hi guys. Ito na, kakain na ako. Ang rami talaga ng kanin ko. Like, it's really a lot. Pero wala ko siyang pupusin kasi sayang ang bigas. So, yes, I'm gonna share nga pala the other day, may pamasko si Pasig, si Mayor Vico Soto. So, it came from him, from his government officials. It's really a great thing knowing that maraming mga tao ang at least kahit paano makakaramdam na talagang Pasko during this pandemic. So imagine, malaking tulong yung mga goods na yon, yung mga pinamigay nilang food kasi it could lessen the expense, di ba? So, dahil nga nandito ako sa Pasig, naka-receive din ako, and that is why lahat ng mga dishes ko for the next few days will be based on those products, those goods. Yun. So I've planned out my meal for the week kahapon kasi para ready na ako for today. Kung ano yung mga dapat kong i-prepare. So kahapon also nag-grocery na ako. And when I say grocery, doon ako talaga sa mismong market. Because I would rather buy sa market, sa wet market, kasi syempre super mura. And you can really find a good variety of vegetables, the other products, talagang fresh. So, yung market namin dito, it's just walking distance. Very perfect for me. Because I just want everything to be walking distance now. I don't have a bike, nor yung parang motorcade ba yun? That's going to be helpful sana, pero I don't have any of those. Kaya, walking is my only means of transport. If I want to buy something every day na talagang malapit lang. Okay, so, I'll play muna. Okay, so, sit! Okay, so naubos ko din yung rice kanina. So it took me, I think, almost 40 minutes kasi I had to take a few breaks dahil busog na talaga ako. My appetite is very shallow. Kumbaga, whenever I eat, inaabot na ako siguro ng mga 10 spoons of rice and then busog na ako. I mean, of course, with ulam. And then after that, that's it. But then, mabilis ako maging bloated and mabilis din akong, to stuffed out kasi mahina yung immune. Scratch that. Mahina yung digestive system ko. So, that's why ganun. And, meron pa natirang enough for dinner. So, mamaya papapakin ko na lang to. And then, yun, I'm gonna have possibly tea. So, okay, so, I hope you enjoyed my own version of Pinakbet. I know it's going to taste good naman kahit without the shrimp paste, as I said. So, yun. Um, 2 more videos to come. Bye!